fun tonight or what? Yeah! Alright, cool. So usually in comedy night I like to do fire tricks and stuff where I eat fire and stuff. But I'm not going to do that tonight just because people were telling me that there's certain things called like safety codes and you know, that if you eat fire you're going to get burned. So I'm not going to do that tonight. But I have always wanted to be a rock star ever since I was a kid. But there's just one thing that you need in order to be a rock star, and well, that's a band. Let's just say that my band is like a chick with a huge rack and a great personality. She just doesn't exist. It's like me, Charlie Sheen, and Nickelback, the only self-proclaimed rock stars with absolutely no musical talent. I do like rock and roll though, classical rock preferably, or as all these old people would say now, they just don't make music like they used to anymore. I find that completely true. I really feel like dial-up internet has ruined our generation's view on music, which is why we tell ourselves that dubstep sounds good. But I'm worried about music now though. You see all these rock stars back in their heyday moving and grooving, and they're really slowing down now. Like a while ago there was that song, Moves Like Jagger. More like Jagger moves into retirement, am I right? Yeah. I like old music though. I like The Who. Who? The Who. Alright, I heard you first time. So AC/DC's coming back on tour. We got any AC/DC fans? I love AC/DC, but I think they should change up some of their spiel a little bit, you know? Like been doing the same thing for so long and they need to start catering to an older audience. Like, I don't know, maybe change their band name to like AARP. And like instead of having that little lightning bolt, maybe have like a crutch or a cane. Maybe even change up like some of the lyrics to their songs, like Highway to Hell, they're on the right idea with that one, but like, I don't know, maybe change it up to like Big Saggy Balls or Thunder Thighs or Taking All Night Long. I'm worried about music now though, guys. Like Justin Bieber, I cannot fucking stand this guy, am I right? God. Comedy Central is giving him a roast. Right? The only way I will ever watch that is if they shove a dick up his mouth and then pull up his ass and they just like rotate him over a fire. Right? The only way I'll ever watch that. But I give the Beats a hard time though. Like he's not that bad. Like you can have worse role models like Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne can't even remember the lyrics to Crazy Train, a song he's been singing his entire career. And it was even the hit theme song to his TV. It was even the theme song to his hit reality TV show. You guys remember Meet the Osbournes? Yeah. I love that show, man. It was like it always reminded me of my crazy dysfunctional family parties. Enough dogs to run around to fill up Michael Vick's basement. All the bloody dog shit on the carpet. And then my half-deaf grandparents screaming about the bloody dog shit. Bloody dog shit, just fun to say. You guys want to say that with me?
Bloody dog shit.
Ozzy was a crazy guy though. He was, one time at one of his shows, someone threw a live bat up on stage, right? And Ozzy catches it out of midair. Just bites its head clean off. That was a really big day for rock and roll, right? Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, discovered the taste of bat blood, and then progressively lost the rest of his senses. He was a crazy guy though, crazy guy. That guy was batshit crazy. I guess you are when you eat. Speaking of that, someone called me a pussy today. So, we got any couples in the audience tonight? Anyone? Couples? Cool, alright, what's up, sweetheart? Okay, you got a boyfriend. I'm currently single right now. Currently single, but I like the idea of having a girlfriend in the wintertime. Because it's like having an electric heat blanket that you can have sex with. But I've had a lot of girlfriends in my past though. Guys, can you vouch for me? Like, you know when you have these like girlfriends, you give them these like cutesy little nicknames and stuff, right? I had this one girlfriend, for instance, she had these beautiful, beautiful hazel eyes, so I nicknamed her Hazelnut. This other girl, cute little round girl, I nicknamed her Cashew. She was a Jew. This other girl, this beautiful, beautiful Italian broad, right? I nicknamed her Mustachio Pistachio. She had a little bit of facial hair on her. And don't know if you guys are picking up what I'm trying to say here, but all of my ex-girlfriends are nuts. Anyone here in a long-distance relationship or been in one? Yeah, you're in one? Oh, I was gonna say, get out of it immediately. Immediately, that shit does not work. I was in a long-distance relationship before, and I didn't even want to have a long-term relationship, but I got in this long-distance relationship, and surprise, surprise, this girl cheated on me a couple times. So I gave her a nickname. I nicknamed her like 7 and 11. So not always doing business, but they're always open. Plus, she gave great Slurpees. But really, guys, I shouldn't laugh at her all too much. You see, a while ago, she got in this really serious car wreck, and she's paralyzed from the waist down. But it's all right. She usually comes crawling back. And when she does, I got a new nickname for her. Her legs are going to be called Not Working. I'm going to hell for that. You guys hear that? There goes my last chance of any girl in this room. So I always joke about being a rock star. I thought that I would live this like, live fast, die young, leave a good-looking corpse kind of life. But then it got me thinking, like, maybe I would like to meet the girl of my dreams, and then, you know, we have a couple of kids, and then they have kids, and I die a grandpa. But when I do die, I'd like to have a Viking funeral. You guys know what these are? Right? What I want them to do is put my body on a raft, okay? And I'm probably going to be wearing, like, my favorite hockey jersey, my chucks, and then I want them to put a hockey stick down my chest like a Viking sword. It's going to be real powerful. And then, you know, put some of my favorite personal belongings on there, like season 1 of Fresh Prince, a case of craft beer, a pizza, you know, the important things for the afterlife. Then after that, I want them to douse this thing in gasoline and put a bunch of explosives on there. What they're going to do is they're going to push me off into Lake Michigan during sunset as Frank Sinatra's My Way begins to play. It's going to be a real powerful moment. And then I'm going to ask the guys from Fuzz Comedy to help me out with this one. I want them to come up with a bunch of bows and flaming arrows. And I'm asking all of these guys to do it just because, like, I don't know how great their aim is, as you can tell. I don't know how great their aim is, and, you know, one of these guys has got to hit this raft with a flaming arrow. So eventually, one of them's going to hit it, and this thing's going to go up in flames. It's going to be a very, very powerful, peaceful night. It's going to be like, oh, there goes Jack, you know, it's burning out after he faded away. It's going to be very calming, and then all of a sudden, boom! The explosive's going to fly off everywhere, like, my charred limbs are going to be flying all over Lake Michigan. All those Asian carp are going to be nibbling on American barbecue. Alright?
Found it.
Then, like, knowing my luck, my left arm is going to crash up onto shore, and, like, still going to have my class ring on it. My grandson's going to pick it up thinking he won a prize, like, woo, I won Grandpa's arm, woo-hoo! My son's going to have to go up to him and explain to him, like, look, Jack the Third, like, yeah. I love that name, guys. I'm sorry. It's like Jack the Third. Like, you gotta throw that back. Why? Well, remember what Grandpa taught us about fishing? The same rule applies. It's catch and release unless you're gonna eat it. Alright, you guys are a really cool crowd. Thank you guys so much. My name is Jack Dwyer. Thank you from the bottom of my high school heart.